him. Carroll County Corporal Jameson Trout and Deputy Jay Repetto speed toward Officer Gordy's location. I must move back! Let's move back! Until backup arrives, Officer Gordy is on his own, and the suspects have now closed in on his position. He's on my car! He's on my car! He's behind my car! Officer Gordy is struck in the arm and leg as Trout and Repetto pull up to the scene and come face to face with the rifle-wielding suspect. As they arrive, the suspect fires at them, and they fire back. Deputy Repetto and the suspect are both hit during the shooting. Where are you at? I'm secure. I'm secure. Do your hand. Let me see your hand. Hey, Sergeant, I'm gonna run down and go get the car. Sergeant. The suspect died on the scene. He was later identified as 28-year-old Pierre Shelton, the passenger in the car. Shelton had been free on 2 separate suspended sentences and had a previous record, including a conviction for attempting to elude and drug and gun possession charges. The second suspect, the driver, escaped into the woods. Georgia's State Aviation Unit is called in, and using geothermal cameras, they search the wooded area and track him down, hiding in the woods. Officers approach and take him into custody without further incident. 21-year-old Aaron Shelton, the passenger's cousin, who was out on parole for past convictions of attempted murder, robbery, and drug possession, was charged with aggravated assault and battery on law enforcement officers, felony fleeing and attempting to elude, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and because the crime led to the death of his cousin, he was also charged with felony murder. He was later found guilty of all charges and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus 190 years. Officer Gordy and Deputy Repetto... 190 years? Sergeant Holloway, who was shot in the head before crashing into a pole, survived the ordeal, but soon retired from the force for medical reasons. Mom, when that guy was like firing, right? Was he in there for... What was he... Was he killed? Yes. They said 190 years.
That's for the driver.
Dang, that's a long time.
No, that's life in prison plus 190 years.
Yeah, you will be stuck there forever.
That's the point. So moving in a positive direction.
Next, we're in the city of Centralia in Washington State, where police and canine units are involved in the wanted pursuit of a man wanted for stealing a car. Earlier, Centralia PD received an alert about the stolen car from one of their license plate recognition cameras. Detective Michael Varela located the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop. The suspect fled. Varela and other officers chased the man until he escaped on foot into a steep wooded area near the Chehalis River. Centralia police then called in the Washington State Patrol, and their Eyes in the Sky Cessna plane, nicknamed Smokey, quickly arrived on the scene and spotted the suspect. Floating down the river in a kayak just reported stolen from a local home. Now, officers set up on the bridge as the suspect floats towards them.
Yep, I can either work up a plan, maybe some inflatable. Yeah, that's not alright.
As the suspect approaches the bridge, Sergeant Carl Buster fires non-lethal ammo, pepper balls, causing him to drop his oar.
Smokey boy, he just lost his paddle.
But when the suspect crosses to the other side, he improvises, using his hands as paddles.
Still going. Still going. Smokey boy, let's get that eyes on. We'll let you know if he meets you shore somewhere.
Ground units continue moving parallel to the riverbank.
Units on the east side, you're just up ahead of him now. Okay, boy, we're just patrol crossing the field. Is there a place where we can go down into the river? Still?
Police ground units head north as the suspect continues to hand paddle. And further down the river, officers get into paddle boats in hopes of intercepting the suspect. Officer Kyle Stockdale and his K-9 Hobbit also get into parallel position on the east bank of the river.
Yeah, for the K-9 and the 2 units that are on the east bank, if you're able to get through that brushing where you're ahead of him now along the shoreline. Yeah, that trail where you're at there should come out right just up ahead of him now. You should be able to get eyes on him. Is he going to be north of us or south of us? For the units on the east bank, you should see him now. He just going by you, the river. Dogs in the water.
The K-9 officer jumps into the water. But it's
what are you doing, dog? Go get for him, bro.
Further down the river. With other K-9
Is he using his hands as paddles?
And paddle boat officers lying in wait, the suspect makes a new move.
That's crazy.
Now back on land, the fugitive escapes into thick brush.
Or he's walking